South Texas is a premier hunting destination no matter what time of year. In the spring, we switch our focus to axis and turkey hunting, but don't get me wrong, I love the whitetails here in South Texas. But every now and then, it's good to switch things up. This spring, Beth and Megan are coming down from Savage Arms to hunt axis and blackbuck, and there might even be some time to try to bag one of these big Rio gobblers. I'm definitely looking forward to having them in camp and having a fun, exciting week.
You done with that screwdriver?
Yep, go for it. Now remember, we gotta save Mike's pieces because he doesn't like when we mess with his guns.
So to explain what they're doing, they are setting up their AccuFit stocks to fit them perfectly because they're using my rifles and they didn't fit them. So they are making the comb height much higher.
Much higher.
I won't even be able to see through the scope. And the length of pull, they are shortening them. So it'll fit them exactly how they are comfortable. We'll shoot a little bit, make sure they're on. And it's just 2 screws. It takes just a second to knock it out. So
Perfect. I'm almost to the top height. I don't think I went all the way up on this one.
Oh, I went all the way up. Yeah.
We're ready. We'll save the pieces.
You know what though? We could just let Randy use these guns after you're all
we
done.
could. Well, we need to take out.
Perfect.
We need to really shorten the length of pull.
Yeah, sorry, too long. Yeah, especially yours, way too long. It is super important, no matter where anybody's coming from, that when you get to the SOE Ranches, we're going to make you shoot and make sure those guns are sighted in and nothing has happened while you were traveling. That way, when the opportunity presents itself, you can make the shot. The Savage rifles that Beth and Megan are both shooting are equipped with the AccuFit stock, which makes things super easy when customizing that rifle so it fits you perfectly. I've been shooting Savage rifles for over 20 years, and they by far make the most accurate, out-of-the-box factory rifle in the country. It won't take long, a little fine-tuning, and the girls will be ready to get after a big axis or blackbuck.
This is awesome. So I've never sat over this watering hole, but rumor has it there's some good bucks over here. Mike owes me. I've been doing some firearm favors for him, so let's hope it's a good night. I think we got the prime spot, so now it's up to us. Oh, jeez. Do you see this? It's a freaking monster black buck. Unbelievable. Came within about 8 feet, right off the end of my gun. Sadly, not on my hit list for tonight. Hopefully Megan can find that one. Oh, there's a group. There's 5. 5's. It's a big group of bucks. Kind of where that doe came in. We gotta let them feed out here a little bit more before we might have a shot. Definitely a couple shooters in here, one in the back for sure. It's gonna be hard to get one to step out from the group with that many. I don't know, we'll see. He was straggling at the back, but now they're all grouped up here together. It's gonna be tough to get a shot. One kind of coming out. Oh, he's on alert. Something just spooked them. Shoot.
So we're just going to go work both these groups. You may see them before I do. Big thing is we got to see them first. So.
Perfect. See.
I see the one we were looking for originally. He's directly in line with the windmill. Like literally, the black dot under the windmill is him in the mesquites. That's really big.
Okay. Okay.
That's a really big one. That's the one we want to get.
All right.
For sure. 100% sure. So we definitely have to find him before he finds us or he's going to spook. We're just going to take our time and just inch up here. The ranch we're hunting this week has got some open and very flat terrain in this part of Texas. Getting close to these black buck, we got to have a few things working in our favor. Number one, you got to play the wind. If the wind's not right, it's not going to work. Over the years, we typically find most of these big black bucks in the open areas where they can see a long way and they're super hard to get close to when they're in this open country.
Circle back. He was in the wide open, so maybe the other one's alright. Just
Yeah.
we're gonna have to just barely inch out to the right. Let him get set first. That way he doesn't see you. You just have to inch out there till you get where you There he is. There's your casing.
Awesome. Got it?
That worked out.
Yeah. That was great.
Black buck down. First morning, second hunt.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
nice
you.
black buck. Here, hand me your rifle. I'll let you out over here. Everything's clear.
Yep.
270, 130 yards. And last year you came and shot an axis deer. This year you said you wanted to try black buck.
Yep.
So on these black bucks, they shrink when you walk up, right?
Yes.
We were joking yesterday. I was like, yeah, they're one-handers. You throw them in the truck, there's
Yeah.
not much to them. But when they stand there all puffed up, they look like they're big
They
animals,
do.
or at least like deer size, and they're not. I mean, everything's just proportion. You know, their legs are shorter, their body is shorter, you know, nose to tail, their neck is shorter, and you just don't realize that till you walk up on one. They'll get a little bit darker than this one. They'll get real black up front.
Sure.
This is a good representation of a really nice black buck. And this ranch has got a bunch of them. That's what's fun about hunting here. You can kind of, you can take your time and look them over and wait till a good opportunity presents itself, because they can be so hard to get close to. And that's what this one did. Great job.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Got it done.
Yeah.
As an outfitter, we're typically working year-round on all of our ranches and properties to make sure we can put our clients on the best hunting experience possible, which means we're scouting for animals, hunting, or simply managing the different wildlife in the off-season and during the hunting seasons. During the spring, at SOE Hunts, we hunt axis deer and turkeys and the occasional black buck or two. Don't get me wrong, I love to pull the trigger, but it's also very rewarding when you see your work pay off when you're guiding a client and they have that successful hunt. When we're hunting axis deer, we typically target them a few different ways. We can hunt them from a brush blind, which we build near a water hole or a good food source, or maybe even a pop-up blind. But this time of year, they're still grouped up, so we can also do some spot and stalk near these feed and water locations and get on some of these big axis deer. Getting close to these animals is no easy task. They're more like an elk. If the wind's wrong, you're definitely not going to get close. They've got great eyesight and they're always in big groups. If you spook one, you spook the whole herd.
Straight in front right here. Got his head down. You see his rack's broadside, and it's doing this right now in the sun. They just keep moving away. They're up there.
Behind it?
No, in front of it. He's right behind. His head just popped out from behind the butt of that little one, facing the little one's facing right. He's facing
He's
left.
facing left, okay.
There's sector 6 there. Watch the cactus.
Think we can do it without jumping these others?
Can you shoot the one that's in front of him? Could you kill him? Don't shoot him.
No.
Could you kill him?
Yep.
Okay, well, he's going to walk where the other one is.
Okay.
I think they're just going to follow each other. So kind of set yourself up to shoot the front one right now, and that's where he's going to be.
Okay.
There's two there kind of out in the open.
Yep.
The furthest left one is not him. That's a small velvet buck, and then there's another buck right there. He's kind of facing away from you.
Yep, I got him.
That's 130 yards,
Okay.
31 yards. There he is.
That other one's behind him yet?
I can't tell the angle. I
It
got a
is.
different angle than y'all.
Actually, he's clear of it.
Yep, you're clear now.
Turn.
There he is.
All right, Steven, you on him?
Yeah.
Ready?
Stay on him. He's walking away from you.
He's still there?
I think, you know, he's going to go down right there. Yep, he's down.
Good shot.
Woo!
I wasn't sure what he was doing. He's just walking off, and he just
know.
finally just went, oh, bam.
I didn't see the impact, but that felt good.
It sounded good. I didn't see it either. I'm glad I moved back when I first got here. I was way up too close to the gun. I was like, let me get behind you. Yes.
First kill with the
Yeah.
Carbon Predator?
I haven't killed one. Walk up there and check it out, see what we got.
Sounds good.
Safety on.
Safety's on.
Perfect. Nice.
Awesome.
Good deal. Nice long beam.
Great buck.
Yeah, he actually broke those tops off, so I didn't have them.
Gun's all clear.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Appreciate it. That was a tough stalk this morning.
Yeah, spot and stalk here in the SOE Ranches, and this time of year, all these velvet bucks. They're going to rub out in about the next 30 days,
Okay.
and they're all going to be those late spring, early summer rut bucks. When I talk about the roar,
Yeah.
it's getting close.
Well, and it was all bucks in here this morning.
Oh,
Huge
they're
backward group.
still bachelor'd up. 'Cause
Yeah.
all these groups of deer we find, the bucks are all together still. So, you know, just like whitetails, they'll stay together and they rub out and they don't like each other anymore and they spread out.
They're off to find the ladies.
That's it. Yeah, there was a few does in there, but there wasn't very many. It was all
Yeah.
bucks. Well, good job.
Thank you.
Buck down.
Love it.
I'm gonna make the trek back to the truck and I'll meet y'all back here.
We'll get it as close to the road as we can.
The road's right there.
Even better. We'll be right here.
In Texas, we definitely have the luxury of hunting multiple animals at the same time or during the same season. The spring and early summer are usually the best times to hunt the axis deer, and typically you can get some good rut action. It's also a great time, if you can make the dates work, to come hunt turkeys here in Texas. The turkey hunting can get your blood pumping, especially when that gobbler's coming in. It can also be frustrating at times when the birds hang up just outside of range. At the end of the day, it's still hunting. Sometimes it works, and other times it's just not in the cards. In South Texas, there are a lot of birds, and finding one shouldn't be a problem on the SOE Ranches. We're going to grab our Selman turkey calls and get after some gobblers. He gobbled every time I called. Here comes one. Here comes one. If he step in this hole right here, I'll shoot him. It's a hen. He's got to be following her. Here he comes. Legs are a little bit asleep. Pretty cool though. First day I got to hunt and we got one killed. And the weather's not that great this morning. It's kind of cold and cloudy, overcast. But we dove into some South Texas brush and killed a turkey. First day I had a chance to get out and hunt. Look at that. They are pretty birds. Love that. Turkey down. SOE Ranches, if you want a great turkey hunt here, give us a call. Uncle Randy and I will do our best to put you on the birds. One thing I can promise you is when you're hunting these ranches, we've got a lot of turkeys on them. This wasn't an ideal hunt. He didn't want to gobble a whole lot. We dove off in the brush. We had one little hole to shoot him, but he followed that hen right down the road and we got him. Not bad. I love turkey hunting. Well, that was a great week here on the SOE Ranches. Megan was able to take an awesome black buck. It took just a few attempts to get into range, but it was well worth it. Beth got to break in the new Savage rifle that she helped me build at the factory on her biggest buck to date. We were also able to get out and chase some of those Rios toward the end of the week. I even had a little bit of time for myself and was able to get on the board after calling in a big mature longbeard with my Selman turkey calls. If you want a great hunt here in Texas, give SOE Hunts a call. Come hunt axis deer in the rut, chase some of these giant black bucks, or even some of our goblin Rios. We'd love to have you.